What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video. Today is going to be my entire horror DVD collection. First things first, I'm sorry for the shaky cam that you will experience because my arm is going to get tired and I'm just really bad with a camera in general. And also, I'm not going to be saying something about every movie because we have all these to get through, and I don't feel like being here for an hour and a half or 2 hours. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. We have Seven Nights of Darkness, really underrated found footage movie, really obscure. If you're a fan of found footage movies, definitely check this one out. Really effective. We have Alice, Sweet Alice, really cool 70s slasher. We have the Alien Quadrilogy. I own the first two on Blu-ray and just want to keep the other ones on DVD because don't like them enough to get them on Blu-ray. Amber Alert, another really obscure found footage movie. Kind of bogged down by annoying characters, but still an interesting watch if you're a fan of those type of movies. I like it. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes, and Amityville It's About Time. Have not seen them. As Above, So Below, really good found footage movie, once again. ATM, haven't seen it. The Babadook, I've already talked about that one before, it's a masterpiece. The Barn, pretty cool lore in that movie. Kind of a slasher movie on Halloween. Belko Experiment. Bird with a Crystal Plumage, Dario Argento. The Berlin Syndrome, pretty underrated movie from a couple years ago. Beautifully shot. It's about this girl who is kind of forced to live with this dude here, and it's pretty good. We got The Birds, Black Belly of the Tarantula, Blade in the Dark, cool movie. Blair Witch Project, a perfect example of a movie I used to hate with a passion, and now it is one of my favorite found footage movies. Yeah, love that movie. Blood Knight, Legend of Mary Hatchet, really fun modern-day slasher movie. Bug from William Friedkin, excellent movie, really underrated. We got Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive, move that over there for now. Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, probably, maybe my favorite silent horror film. It's awesome. Cat O' Nine Tails, Cape Fear, The Changeling, classic haunted house stuff. The Chernobyl Diaries, really cool film. The Children, really good kind of Christmas horror film. Same thing can be said about this one, Christmas Evil, awesome stuff. The Collector, The Craft, Creep 2, need to pick up the first one, really like both of those movies. Creepshow 2, Cube, Deadly Blessing, one of the most underrated horror films ever, I think so. It's Wes Craven. You just never hear about this film, and it is awesome. Deep Red, or Dario Argento goodness. I don't like that movie as much as I used to. Or at least I didn't on my last watch. Don't know why, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it, or maybe I just don't like it as much anymore. I guess, time will tell on that one. Deliver Us from Evil. The Descent, awesome movie. Devil, always, enjoyed this one a good bit. I got The Devil's Candy. I guess I could show this one off. It is the Amityville Horror collection. Has the first three, and I also have a double pack of the remake and the original, which means I own 3 copies of the original Amityville Horror. Kind of strange. I guess I'll just go like this for these ones. We got Disturbia, really fun movie. Follow the House of Usher. We have Final Destination Collection, that's the first 3, and then 5, really like those ones. Fourth Kind, creepy-ass found footage movie. One is really, really unsettling. Sorry my camera doesn't know what to focus on there. Frailty, yeah, really underrated movie. Fright Night, classic vampire stuff. From Dusk Till Dawn, same thing. Frozen, awesome movie about these people stuck on a ski lift. Good Night Mommy, such a great, phenomenal movie. Oh, what the hell is up with my camera? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, maybe my favorite movie from the 30s, horror film that is awesome stuff. Gonna switch hands here. Exorcism of Emily Rose, awesome movie. Grave Encounters, one of the best found footage movies of all time, one of my favorites. Green Room, I got The Grudge, The Happening, which I really like The Happening, I don't care. Haunt, really cool movie about these people going to a haunt. The Hills Have Eyes, original and remake. I do prefer the remake. Hills Run Red, The Hitcher, original and remake. Again, I do actually prefer the remake. I've only seen the first one, the original, once, so maybe I'll change my mind on that. We have House, It Follows, another masterpiece. I still know what you did last summer. Not quite a masterpiece, but it's kind of a comfort food type movie. We have Incident in a Ghostland. I Saw the Devil, which is a really awesome movie. And Inferno, which is Dario Argento, maybe his most underrated movie, or one of them at least. I go on to the second shelf here. This is a disaster, but we're going to keep going. Ju-On the Grudge, one of those movies I don't watch a whole lot. I've actually only seen it once, because it is just scary as shit. Come on out here. Killing of a Sacred Deer, really fucking weird movie. Lake Mungo, another really, really unsettling movie. Yeah, it's awesome. Last Exorcism, another awesome found footage movie. Life. Lost After Dark, really awesome 80s throwback slasher. Manhunter. Mama. May, about this really weird chick. It's an awesome movie. Mayhem. The Mothman Prophecies, really underrated movie. Nightmare on Elm Street collection. The first 8 movies. Yeah, I don't really care about this franchise enough to get the Blu-ray set. Plus, the Blu-ray set isn't very good. But, of course, the first one is, by far the best, in my opinion. And I do really like 2, and I do really like New Nightmare. And I do like 3 and 4 as well. But the rest of the movies in the franchise, not my favorite franchise, it really isn't. Near Dark, awesome vampire movie. Night of the Creeps, ton of fun. Nosferatu, still one of the creepiest horror movies ever made. Old Dark House. Opera, one of my favorite Dario Argento movies. Orphan, love Orphan. The Orphanage, Ouija, Origin of Evil. Pretty overrated movie, just because it's directed by Mike Flanagan, but it's decent. P2. Oh, missed one. Panic Room. Pieces, a really fun slasher movie. I can't remember if this is from the late 70s or the 80s. I can't remember. Phantasm Collection. I do own the first one on Blu-ray and the rest of the sequels. Again, I don't love any of these sequels. I did like 3 and 4. And the rest of them were just okay. But the first one, of course, is one of my favorite horror films. Phantom's Carriage, super underrated silent horror film, and it is fantastic, way ahead of its time, story-wise. Phantom the Opera, of course, one of the best silent films. Possession of Michael King. Prince of Darkness, super underrated John Carpenter movie. The Prowler, one of my favorite 80s slashers, love that movie. Pumpkinhead, The Raven, starring Bela Lugosi, a really good movie. Reanimator. You got the ones on top there. You got Red Christmas, really good Christmas horror movie. The Ring. Room 6, a made-for-sci-fi movie, but it is pretty good. Acting is a bit weak, but it's really creepy, actually. Rosemary's Baby, perfect movie. The Sacrament, one of the most unsettling horror films, in my opinion. If you've seen it, you probably know why. Saint, really cool Christmas horror movie. The Saw collection on DVD, it's all of them. Don't really care about the Saw collection, I just picked this up because it was cheap. I like the first and the third one, and then the rest, I don't care. They're pretty average movies. Silence of the Lambs, Silent House, The Sixth Sense, Slumber Party Massacre trilogy. I really like the first one. It's kind of the quintessential kind of 80s slashers, bunch of chicks at a slumber party getting murdered. The second one is so stupid, but it's like one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies. It actually has some good kills in it, but it's just like this musical, like, acid trip type movie, and it just makes no sense. But it is just, it's so much fun. And Stage Fright, Summer of Fear, pretty underrated Wes Craven movie from the 70s. Actually, probably my favorite movie of his from the 70s. I like that one. Silent Nights, the reimagining to Silent Night, Deadly Nights. Kind of don't want to call it a remake because it doesn't have anything to do with the original. Soul Survivors, Sorority Row. Again, another one, kind of those weird ones. Kind of a remake, but then kind of not. It's weird, but it's a really good movie. Spiral, really underrated movie. Great movie from Adam Green, who directed Frozen and the Hatchet movies. Or at least 1, 2, and the 4 for the Hatchet movies. And we have Steakland. And I have my Scream collection. I found this one for like really cheap, and I think this one's out of print. This has the first 3, but I also put the 4th one in there. Yeah, interested in see what they do with the 5th one. I have my reservations for it because it's not Wes Craven, but of course, the first Scream movie is one of my favorites of all time, and one I grew up watching a lot, and I really like 2 and 4 as well, and 3 is okay, it's whatever. On to the bottom shelf, we have Stay Alive, really cool movie. It's kind of these, you play this video game, and if you die in the video game, you die in real life, so it's a really cool premise. Stenhall Syndrome, this is probably the most underrated Dario Argento movie. This is a great movie. The Strangers, really good movie. Some really dumb character decisions, but still really good. The Tenant, I really want to give this one a rewatch. I thought this one was pretty good, but yeah, I really want to check it out again, because I think I might like it a lot more. The Tcm Remake, I actually like this a little more than the original one. I think it has better characters, and a more interesting kind of story. Yeah, one of my favorite remakes. They Live, some John Carpenter goodness. Them, probably my favorite home invasion film. It's has a kind of a twist on like who it is that's breaking in, and yeah, it's really good. Tourist Trap, really weird and really awesome slash movie from the 70s. The Transfiguration, kind of an urban take on George Romero's Martin and Let the Right One In. It's an awesome movie. The Tremors Attack Pack. I've only seen... Have I seen the first 3, or have I only seen 1 and 3? I've only seen a couple of them. The Tunnel. The Unborn. Unfriended, The Uninvited. Really underrated movie in my opinion. Really good stuff. This is the remake to Tale of Two Sisters. VHS and VHS 2, both really good. I really loved the second one. I do prefer the second one. VHS Viral has like one really great story, and then the rest are pretty bad. And I really enjoyed the new VHS movie, VHS 94. So, really cool movies. Valentine. Oh, shit's falling down. Vampires. Really underrated John Carpenter movie. Really badass. The Visit. Kind of M. Night Shyamalan's return to making good movies. Wicked Little Things. Have not seen that one. Werewolf Creek. And we have Lucio Fulci's Zombie, kind of unofficial sequel to Dawn of the Dead. This one has amazing special effects, amazing music, and great atmosphere. It's good stuff. And last but not least, we have the Sleepaway Camp collection. This is the really extremely rare, out-of-print Red Cross edition. That has the first three, and we're not going to talk about the fourth one, but yeah, really like all three of these movies. The first one is my favorite. So, that's it. We got through that pretty quickly, I think. I don't think I missed anything. So yeah, sorry for the focus issues, probably because I have to have my light on, because the lighting in my room sucks. So I had to have my light on my camera, so apologize for that. And some of the shaky cam you probably saw. But the last of my collection, I do have a few like collectible stuff, and I do have some shows and some non-horror DVDs, and that will be in another video. So yeah, be looking out for that. But thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.